What's going on, guys? It's Justin from Push and Profit. Hope everyone is having a beautiful day today. Now, in this video, I really just wanted to cover basically what's going on in the market and how you should react and how you should not react, right? Now, one thing I wanted to just kind of show you guys right here is the forward/ES, which is the E mini futures, which is basically the overall market, the futures for overall market is having a major sell-off again right now. It's been selling off for the last week, probably one of the biggest sell-offs in the history of the stock market. I mean, if I go back to look at what the stock market has done in the last 20 years, right, and I'm just zooming in real quick, the last time a sell-off this big has happened, like this red candle right here, was really in the financial crisis of 2008. Now, I'm someone who has been trading for the last 3 years, or actually 4 years now. So I have never really witnessed a selling or sell off like this, in the past my whole trading career, which is fine. I'm not someone here that's like dying over this. What I really just want to do is get people cautious, because again, it was a major sell off in 2008, and it looks like that's what's really happening right now in 2020, right? Um, so what I really want to talk about is a lot of my favorite YouTubers who really cover what's going on in the stock market. A lot of them have been saying, "Oh, the stock market's down. This is a great time to buy, 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 buy." And then the next video, they kind of post a video on like, "Oh man, I'm down 40,000. Oh man, I'm down 10,000." And it's honestly like it's kind of a little disturbing because these are YouTubers that I look up to, and then to me it's like, wait a minute, this is what you guys are doing. Now, I'm not going to call any of them out because again, I still like them as individuals. They just don't really have the greatest trading advice, and I'm not saying that I'm better than them in any way, shape, or form. But again, in this video, I just kind of want to just give caution and like what you guys should do. Now, again, a lot of people on YouTube or just everywhere saying, okay, this is the best time to buy while the market's going down. But something I kind of want to point out there is that if the market just keeps selling off, keeps selling off, keeps selling off, right? Are you gonna want to buy? Right? You're really gonna want what gonna want to do is take advantage of the opportunity. Yes, the market is going down, but that doesn't mean you should buy. The best time to buy is when the market is going down and there's a confirmation of it actually bouncing back up. Now, I have a great video on this channel about supports and resistances, which is really great if you guys want to check that out. But again, supports and resistances don't even matter unless they validate themselves. And what I mean by that is that they prove themselves. For example, this red line right here, this was a major support for the stock market, right? Now, if it broke that line, then it didn't validate itself. So basically what I'm trying to say is that just because the stock is going down and it touches this line doesn't necessarily mean that's the time to get in. Okay. Now again, you guys might be confused. You're like, wait a minute, Justin, but you told me, supports and resistances. You told me about RSI. Yes, that's true. But again, you want to use these indicators, these drawings that you make on the charts as kind of like a guidance. Doesn't mean absolutely mean that you should trade based off of those indicators and things of that nature. Again, it's just like a tool. So if it touched the support and then started showing signs of coming back up, then yeah, then you might want to hop in the market. But if the market is going down, like, are you gonna want to buy here while it's just going down? No. And then if it touches here and it bounced up, I could see that, but it broke below that support. So that means that support didn't validate itself, meaning the market is selling off even more. So again, like, don't listen to everyone that's saying buy, buy, buy. Wait for that confirmation. Wait for that confirmation of that reversal, right? Now, there was a couple of days where the market was coming back up after this major sell-off. The Feds had pumped up the market, trying to, save it. And, so once you see that, let me just kind of zoom in. The market had this big sell-off, then it started coming up. Then you see it pass above this blue line, which is the EMA line, right? And that's just kind of showing confirmation of an uptrend. So here, it would have been fine to buy, and then, around here, sell, right? Because again, I am a day trader. I'm someone who I like to lock in profits. As soon as I'm up, lock into profits, because why am I gonna buy and then just wait on and then it goes down and maybe it goes up, but then it just keeps going down, so then I'm losing money. That's something I don't want to do. As someone, even if I was swing trading, something I don't want to do is not lock in profits. Once you see you're up a comfortable amount, and you see, and you're not 100% sure if things are going to keep going down, it's always perfect to lock in profits. You never lose when you lock in profits, right? Even if it's $1, honestly, right? You're just, honestly. Um, so again, the market is selling off. Now, I did recently put up a recent video on what to do in a bear market. I'm not going to really go over all of it. I'm just kind of going to briefly mention them. If the market is selling off, there's a couple options where you could still be profitable while day trading or trading in general, and that is either by shorting the market, which is really just betting against the market. If you guys are not 100% sure about that, definitely Google shorting, right? Now there's also trading reverse ETFs, right? Again, let me just take a look at this. This is the SPXL, which is a 3 times ETF for what the market is doing. So whatever the market is doing, it basically mimics it in 3 times, right? So if the market moved up 1%, this moves up 3%, right? So, this is basically what the market is doing, but it does have a reverse ETF where when the market is going up, the reverse goes down. When the market is going down, the reverse goes up. So the reverse of SPXL would be SPXS. And notice how SPXL, the overall market's going down, but the reversal of it is going up. So that's another alternative, right? Either short the market, trade reverse ETFs, or honestly just hold off and don't trade, right? Wait for that opportunity. A lot of people think that, not trading or not having, just holding cash is not a position, when in reality it is a position. It's a defensive position. You're waiting for the right opportunity. You don't have to always, if you're not comfortable with shorting the market, if you're not comfortable with trading reverse ETFs, then hold cash. That's not really a bad alternative. Just we'll hold things out, because it's better to hold on to your cash than essentially lose your cash, right? So that's something you have to consider. Now, if you're someone who's just still likes day trading and you don't really care what the market is doing, if it's going up and down, of course you could still do that. But again, you have to cut your trades in the middle of the day. So for example, even if the market is going down, even if the market is going up, if you're day trading, you're really just making these small little plays. So you're kind of looking at the VWAP, which is these middle lines here, or whatever tools you're using. You're using supports and resistances for the day, not for like the actual year. So you see right here was a basically a resistance, and then later on that became a support over here, right? Again, you could day trade during if you're whether the market's going up or down. It doesn't necessarily matter. And also you could also trade ETFs that really don't correlate with what the market is doing. For example, if you take a look at natural gas, you could see that natural gas, let me just pull up a bigger time frame. You can see that the natural gas has been going down, but you could trade a reverse of it, which is degas, and you can see that it's been going up, and it went up like about 20%, 22%, which is crazy. But anyways, yeah, so that's really just my take on it. Again, I just really want to warn people to not really take advice from everyone else that's telling everyone to just buy, buy, buy. You want to wait for that confirmation. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys like this video, then gently tap that like button, and I'm out. Peace.